In the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains in Alabama, where a former coal plant once roared,
all of these lines came out of that old coal plant.
Now a different kind of hum from a sprawling Google AI data center.
How big is this site?
So the property is just over 600 acres. We've only developed less than a quarter of it so far.
Google is pulling back the curtain. Site manager Thomas Gamble gives us a rare exclusive look at the campus, including its high-security server room.
Here we go, going in.
Security here so tight, it took 6 stages and a full facial scan to get in.
You're good to go? We're in.
And the room is so loud, we need earplugs.
Good.
If you think about when you first turn on a computer and start it up and you hear that noise, that's what you're hearing right now.
This is like out of sci-fi.
Just last week, Google announced a $1.5 billion expansion of this facility.
We're looking to add future buildings on this campus to meet the growing customer demand and the needs of our users.
The expansion comes amid the growing pushback against the rapid build-out of data centers nationwide.
There's been remarkably fast backlash to building out these data centers.
It has surprised me a bit.
From celebrities like Brad Paisley fighting to halt a proposed data center near the Nashville Zoo.
Can't think of a worse place, honestly, that you could stick something like a data center.
To town halls across the country where our team has witnessed frustration and outrage over data centers.
People are getting steamrolled.
At least 14 states have now proposed a pause on new data center sites.
The best analogy about a data center is we're just a lot of servers that's storing information just like books are in your library.
People do not think of data centers like public libraries
They don't,
right now.
but it's just a very large public library because we're organizing the world's information and making the systems operate.
Back inside the server room, Site Operation Manager Karen Ridley shows us the thousands of advanced computer chips that are stored in trays and racks, processing information 24/7.
So if you're looking at your Gmail or your YouTube videos or you're pulling up maps, all of that is getting processed on these servers right here and sent through these networking cables out to you on your device.
The actual internet is running right here.
It is running right here. We do all of Google's services. We do important services for hospitals and 911 call centers. We're processing all of that information and sending it out to users right here.
These servers running nonstop can overheat. We see pipes filled with cold water to keep the room cool. Once we step outside, soundproofing makes the noise hard to hear. Then we follow the massive pipes across the campus to a row of 10 towers where the water is cooled.
We're gonna go up here?
Yep.
Giant fans draw air across cooling towers where evaporation helps chill the water before it's pumped through the pipes.
When people see data centers, they see what looks like pollution, emissions.
This is the same water that comes from the facility that goes to everyone's home in the community. It's treated water. We're just using it as a cooling medium.
Water vapor, not
We're using water.
emissions.
Warm water coming out, cool water back in, recycled at least 7 times. This data center has been up and running since 2019. The company says the expansion of the facility will bring in 1,000 temporary construction jobs.
A lot of people say these data centers bring jobs, but only for a short time when they're building, and then not that many people actually work here.
No, there's always an influx of jobs for construction. Anytime you build anything, you're going to have a larger influx for construction. But I will say here at Google, we have a significant amount of jobs we've brought to the community.
In your view, this adds jobs versus takes them away?
This does add jobs. I mean, in this site where we're at, the previous coal facility was on the same property. And when that closed, that was a lot of jobs that left this community that we've been able to come back and replace all those jobs plus more.
As tech giants race to build the infrastructure to power the AI boom, recent Gallup polling shows 71% of Americans oppose the construction of AI data centers in their areas, citing concerns over strained resources, noise, and higher utility bills.
Is this power being taken from neighbors nearby?
No. This is all infrastructure that we paid for when we brought the project to the site with our utility.
At this data center, Google built its own power substation,
This puts us on an island separate of the rest.
ensuring Google pays for all of the massive amounts of electricity used here, instead of having neighbors foot the bill, a pledge the company has made nationwide.
We see across the country there's so much negativity concern about these data centers on people's bills, on water, just on it coming into the community?
There's a lot of negative sentiments as we're building. We're trying to figure out the best, most efficient use of all the power, the water, any of the systems we can.